Yo, what's going on? It's that guy, Knotlocks, Not Nation, back at it again with another dreadlock reaction. Dreadhead reacts to FloridamadeMG's $500 haircut transformation. This is crazy. I've seen a lot of these haircut transformations popping off here on YouTube. Wait a second, it doesn't look like I have any dreads. Let me fix this. Let me get these dreads out because we got to make sure that the lock gang is happening here. We got to make sure everybody knows that we got the locks popping off. So, haircut dreadlocks transformation has been popping off. We could probably thank Gunther the Great for this because he was one of the first ones to have the big one go viral last year. And now we're just seeing this happen more and more. I'm noticing a lot of videos popping off about freeform wicks turning into like twisted locks or whatever. But I want to see today where FloridamadeMG takes his haircut transformation, because you know that out in Florida there is a lot of legendary unique lock heads out there with the Wick Nation going on, and it just brings my attention to the city, to the state. It really does. So without further ado, let's jump into this dreadlock review. Let's go. Bomb, 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 bomb. Let's do this. This is FloridamadeMG. Alright, I was just testing out the audio there. Things sound good. Let's continue with this video.
Look at my hair, bro. I ain't get a retwist in the whole year. I know y'all been waiting for this retwist and all that, bro. Look, bro. Let me show you.
Crazy.
See this, bro?
What? In a year? I mean, that's a good thing about wicks is that it does, you know, you don't need to get them retwisted once a year. And you can see them not retwisted, but, you know, maintained once a year. And you can see some fluffs that he's got in his hair as well.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this, bro? Look. Man, look, today's video, bro, I'm basically gonna be going to the Wick lady, bro.
Hey, this threw me off a bit because when he said he's going to the Wick lady, I thought he was shouting out Marla. What happened?
I've been waiting a little minute. It's been a whole year because when I did my hair, it was like August 15, bro. Today is September 18 or something. But look, man, today, bro, it's September, bro. So it's been like a month. It's been a year and a month.
13 months.
Done my retwist, bro. So look,
crazy.
That's what we finna be doing right now. We finna go to the Wick lady. We finna go get my retwist, bro. So look, make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Get this video to 20,000 likes, bro.
Hey, no problem. What is it at right now? It's already at 7,000. So, I mean, Not Nation Gang, if you guys are watching this, let's help him get his video to 20,000. Link in the description if you guys want to support FloridamadeMG's video here.
I might just keep doing retweets like what, every 3 months or something. But look, man,
at the same time, let's get this video to 100,000 likes, both of them. You know what I'm saying? I see you guys in Naughty Gang, 100,000 you guys watching. Let's get each of you to watch and like every single video. Just a new goal for 2021.
I just had to stop by go get gas real fast. Bro, I was on my way to her.
Turn right.
Hey, I was on my way with no gas.
Just want to say as well, the gold teeth, I'm slightly jealous. I would love to have gold teeth.
No gas, bro. So look, man, we on our way to the Wick lady right now, bro. I'm finna hit y'all up when we get there. So yeah, smash that.
What kind of car is this, anyways? I was trying to figure it out before what kind of car he drives. It looks sick.
Like button, bro. We finna see if she can fix this, bro. Come on now. I know y'all been waiting. The next day I might go get a haircut. So look, man, look, it's finna be too late by the time I get a haircut. Hopefully the barbershop is still open. But yeah, bro, today we just gonna be vlogging, bro.
I don't know what there needs to be fixed. I mean, I think it looks pretty fine, pretty fire the way it is. But I know in terms of wicks, normally they want the wicks to grow and stand up on top of their head.
Booming, bro, but look, bro, we close to her, bro. We 5 minutes away right now. So look, man, hey, we finna see if the Wick lady could get right with this, bro. Do you see this, bro? Hey, she did yike hair, she did all that.
What it turns out to be is that it's not the same Wick lady, and I understand now there is people impersonating, there is people imitating the process. And I mean, it's not to say that Marla can be the only one doing this. Of course, there's going to be other people, but to refer to her as the Wick lady, like how many Wick ladies is there going to really be?
Look, man, as you can see, my hair is really, really nappy, bro. Nappy, bro. In the whole year, like I said, nappy right now, bro.
It's crazy how they're turning out to be pretty flat. Had to keep growing them out like this. I hadn't take the time to reshape them with the crochet hook. These will grow out to be like pretty rectangular locks. Oh no. What's she using there? Is that mango and lime? It is a mango and lime tingle shampoo. I'm not sure how I feel about this shampoo. It doesn't have the most natural. It doesn't have the most natural ingredients. Let me just say, this is the product that's like mostly available in the salons, because I know that there is perfume and fragrance in this product. I know that there is, so I tend to stay away from it. Fragrance right here, fragrance. It's got parabens in it, propylene glycol, like too much stuff that you can't pronounce. So this is not. This is why I can't condone in this product. And you know, DC yellow is just a colorant. It's just a chemical to change the color of the shampoo. So it's just too much. It's too much chemicals being put in your head that don't need to be there. It's not a very natty way to go about with the locks. So she's doing like a dry shampoo here. Like this kind of surprised me to see that she was just putting the shampoo in, not even at the sink.
It opens up the pores.
Oh yeah, I be using other shampoos and they do not be doing that.
If you use other shampoos other than lock shampoo, it will take a year and a day to rinse out, if you notice.
But this shampoo isn't any different than any other shampoo regarding the chemical compounds and the fragrance. Like it's just like any other shampoo, to be honest. This isn't a lock shampoo. You know, a true lock shampoo, I feel like it's got to be natural. I feel like it should just be baking soda and water, baking soda, essential vinegars, not vinegars, baking soda, essential oils, even with apple cider vinegar in there as well.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Right now she's washing the hair, bruh.
Pre-wash.
This is a pre-wash.
So I scrub it in. I work it in. I separate the hair because it's easier to separate while the shampoo is in it because the hair just slips out. No pain to the client.
It reaches in the hole.
Meanwhile, he was in pain while that was happening.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna show y'all before and after video of how it looked before. Yeah.
It's pretty comedic. I've never seen anybody use a pre-wash like this, actually. I've never seen anyone pre-wash with just shampoo.
So you think you can make these stand up? Oh, yeah, look, I ain't used no rubber bands or no, what's the name, thread. No rubber bands, no thread. This is crochet method. Alright, y'all, hey, look, man. Once she start doing the hair, bruh, basically, y'all, she gonna start doing crochet classes. So if y'all wanna know how she did it, this is no rubber bands, no thread, bruh, just the hair. Look.
And I know that's Marla's saying. That's what she had mentioned in our podcast.
Instagram is creative hair. I'm gonna have the link in the description. I'm gonna have the link in the description, or I'm gonna have it like right here somewhere. So look, make sure y'all follow her right now on Instagram. Look, y'all hit her up, bro. This thing got my hair tingy. Shampoo, the type of shampoo that's gonna make my hair real cold.
Real what?
Cold.
Yeah.
So I mean, this dude now being taken over to the sink, putting your head down underneath the tap, getting the post-wash in, I guess at this point. A lot of shampoo in his hair. Now I wonder if, you know, he said that he does his hair once a year from the Wick lady here, a Wick lady, and I wonder if he also washes once every year. How often do you wash, Mr. MG? Just curious.
Like, I can show you. I was like, okay. He showed it to me.
You know, you learned that quick?
No. I didn't even do it because nobody was asking. He showed me. I got the concept, but I never did it because nobody was asking. When more people started, it's kind of hard to see on the video because you don't necessarily see what the crochet is doing because the crochet needle is so small. well. So you literally got to be there in person so you can feel and see where the hair is going, what hair to pull, where to pull it through. But it's really easy. I make it sound complicated. It's not really that complicated. It's so easy. And then with different types of lock that you see, you just get the hang of it. Go by the shape of the lock. I go by the shape of the lock. I don't create a shape unless it's matted.
Is this considered matted?
Nope. Yeah. It's just been a while for you.
She's kind of explaining how she does the crochet method here.
Together, but it wasn't real bad. It's not bad for you.
Really scrubbing into the locks here. Now, personally, I'm not a fan of scrubbing down the locks so much. I tend to just stick to the scalp when I'm washing my own hair.
Got what he wanted, but I ended up doing it. So whatever it was, I did it. All right, here's the cold water.
Wait, what did she just say?
All right,
Here's the cold water. Yes, I am so happy to see this right now. She understands the cold water rinsing.
Cold water.
I can get down with that. I can really get down with this cold water rinse. I love to see that this is being applied here. Because, you know, cold water really helps bring the locks together to be tighter. You know, hot water expands, cold water contracts. And this is such an important element, such an important step when dealing with locks, whether they're semi-freeform, freeform, just locks in general.
She parting in hair, and most of the time make it stick up. Make them lay down. Y'all comment down below what y'all like. If y'all like it laid down or sticking up, but right now I'm gonna have it sticking up.
I think it looks pretty cool when they stick up, but honestly, it's a little bit too much work. It's a little bit too much money to be putting in to get that effect. So I'm gonna vote for laying down. I love it when the dreads lay down flat because it's more of a natty look.
I don't go too tight at the roots because a lot of my clients want their locks to be thick, so I don't go tight. The only time I do go tight is the client requests for me to go tight. The majority of my clients want their hair a lot nice and
like it
the looser the hair is, the thicker it is from what I see.
So I guess with her routine here now, she's gonna kind of bring in a lot of these frizzy, like these frizzy ends. Woolly wools, I kind of call these little wool balls here, dread balls at the end. So she's going to probably bring those in, help them stick up a bit more. I've never seen how this process is done personally. She says it's easy, but it does seem like it's a pretty, I guess, tedious process.
Lay it down and then you get used to laying down. I'm gonna see lay down because you got a lot of water in it now.
I remember how flat it is. So when it's flat, it's going to be rounded up. This one got a lot of hair, this one thick.
So one thing here.
Alright, y'all, this how.
One thing here, when we go back, we can hear the crochet hook going in and out. Let's just listen for a second.
But if it's long, it's kind of harder.
My hair started laying down when I kept going in the pool a lot.
Yeah, water laid down and then you get used to laying down. I'm gonna see you lay down because you got a lot of water in it now.
Sounds like there's some tearing happening there. Is it just me? Is it just my observations? What do you guys think? Comment down below.
I remember how flat it is. Just like this. What is that? Now let me know if y'all like it flat or.
I like his editing because his editing actually really stands out. And this, to me, this is why his videos are getting so many views because he's got really good editing techniques that's comedic and good personality and awesome hair as well.
Down, bro. Let me know right now, bro. How long it took? It took what, an hour?
So this is 1 hour later, pretty quick, cause he's only got a head full of dreads, like, you know, maybe 10 to 15 locks. So it probably shouldn't take a whole lot of time.
Alright, y'all. Hey, look, man, I got one more to go, bro. It's been like 2 hours, I think. Yeah.
2 hours now. It's a long time in the chair. I wonder what her rate is. How much did she charge?
Alright, y'all. Hey, look, man. As you can see, bro, I'm done, bro. She done parked the hair out and everything, bro. Let me just show y'all.
It's crazy. Yo, it looks crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 locks. That is so sick. So crazy how big of a part she was able to get here. And you can see that all those dread balls have been taken in and the locks are a lot smoother now. I still don't understand how you get them to stand up like that. It's pretty interesting crochet technique.
Comment down below right now, bro. Like I said, bro. Make sure I go follow Betty Boy on Instagram, creative care, bro. The link is
Something happened over here. I think his scalp just got a little dry or something.
in the description, man. Make sure I do that right now. And look, also, make sure I smash that like button, because look, bro, I haven't done my hair in a while. So yeah, make sure I do that right now. Y'all comment down below on how it's looking 1 through 10 right now, bro.
Creativity hair.
Yeah. Look, I know before it was looking real crazy, it was looking nasty and all that, so yeah. Alright, y'all, like I said, bro, I'm done, bro, as you can see. Look.
It's got a lot of promo in his edits as well. Like, subscribe, comment below. A lot of call to actions. This is some taking notes here.
Man, I did not run off on her like I did. Man, that's the thing. I don't know if y'all remember when Philip did my hair. Did run off on Philip, but I paid you, right? Right? Huh? Oh, I said I paid you, right? Yeah. I get for the money. So with my barber, I ran off on him. So,
Yes, he did pay.
this hairstyle had
How much did he pay you?
to pay, but I was thinking about running off.
Damn. Oh, it would have been some problem.
How? No.
I wouldn't even chase you. I wouldn't even chase you. I would have made about a few phone calls.
Hey, they're not gonna know where I'm at,
It
bro.
don't matter. They don't have to know. Only person that need to know is me. That's it.
Hey, look, man. But at least I paid, bro. You feel me? I ain't do her like I did Philip. I did.
All right, so after he got his wicks done here, he ends up going to a barber to get a lineup. So with her, it costs about 2 hours of her time. Let's say 3 hours of her time, plus maybe another hour at the barber. So I mean, she could have easily charged him $400 here, between $400 and $450, I would say, to get this work done here in 2 hours, because I don't think the barber is going to be charging $100 for what he's about to do. Waka Flocka, legendary dreadhead.
Okay. Yep, I was thirsty. Hey, but look, we finna go grab call a kid, so yeah. Alright, y'all. Hey, look, man, I'm about to get me a cut right now. We at the barber, bro. Tell them who we here with, bro.
You got locks too, all braided up.
Okay, look, man, we not with Philip today, bro, because I done ran off on Philip. You know Philip, right? Yeah, bro. I done ran off on Philip. I ain't paid for my haircut, bro. But, you know, we finna just get a haircut real fast. Bro, you think you know what you're doing? You think you can fix this, bro? I might start cutting. Bro, hey, hopefully he do good, bro, because he talking about he just started cutting, bro.
This is what brought me to returning to dreadlocks. Was I went to the barber, and it was a new barber who just started cutting, and he ended up cutting my ear, and I was bleeding in the chair, and I said after that, I'm never getting a haircut again. I'm growing my dreads back. True story.
Somebody referred me to you, and I thought you was. Hopefully he do not mess up my hair. Baby,
What is this mask? A little skincare routine at the same time? You know, so he's just getting a lineup. I mean, I get it. A lot of people like the culture of going to the barbershop. They get a lineup. They feel fresh when they leave. I've just never been one to care about lining up my locks. And I know it's something I could do. Probably bring in a bit more unique viewers, or just a bit more of a unique look on myself. I'd rather just see other people do it. I'm not going to do it myself. I can't be bothered going back to a barbershop. I haven't been back into a barbershop since the day the guy cut my ear almost 6 years ago. Almost 6 years ago. So, I mean, this is just a time lapse here of him getting pretty much a side fade. A little bit of a taper going on here. Probably going to line up the front a little bit. And that's about it. So I guess just to see the final results now. $500 later, and this is $500 American, guys. I'm in Canada. That is about $680, almost $700 over here.
all right, y'all. Hey, look, man. As you can see, I'm done with the cut.
Looks fresh. Reminds me of Kodak.
Look at this, bro. Hey, y'all comment down below.
My question is, how long does it stay standing up? My question is, how long did you pay? I mean, how much did you pay the barber versus how much did you pay a Wick lady? And my third question is, how long have you had these locks for now, Mr. MG? And how long do you plan on keeping them for? Fourth question is, what kind of car do you drive? That's it. That's all. That's the end of my dreadlock video. That's the end of my reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button down below if you haven't already. Seriously, there's 100,000 of you guys on the channel. Let's get 100,000 likes on this video just to see. Let's just see if it happens and see where that leads the video to go. Just for fun. Just click that like button just for fun. Anyways, I'm going to head out. Peace out. One love, stay happy and natty. And I'll see you guys in the next dreadlock related content. I'm gone. Adios.
The nation.